What's up, guys? Welcome back, and today I'm gonna try to do as much as I can again, and hopefully I can get all of this stuff off by today and get all of the door stuff and just try to blast through everything. So like I said, the hardest part is gonna be the windows, so I'm really scared to remove these, but hopefully it won't be too bad. I think heating it up first and then trying to use the tool to remove it would work better. But let's go ahead and get started. So just gotta time lapse all of this so you guys can see everything, and then we'll just see how far we get tonight. I've been feeling like crap for the past 3 days, and every time we do a time change I just feel so drained for some reason, and it's always been like that for me. But I'm glad that I'm feeling a little better, and daylight is actually staying a lot longer now. So hopefully, I can't wait till the long summer days so we can actually work on this car in better lighting. But yeah, let's go ahead and do what we can. So here comes the time lapse. Alright guys, that actually took a little bit because everything was so rusted and old, but I got most of the stuff out. So here we go. I got the brake booster out, the clutch cylinder out, and look how rusty it is here. So this is like a main issue that most cars, not just 86s, but all cars have, because of the clutch fluid that just eats through the paint. So I'm gonna have to do this. So good thing I did take this out, because this rust is not too bad yet, but it can get really bad if we don't address this. And then I never realized how ugly Toyota actually does their seam seals, and it's pretty thick and just ugly looking. So I'm gonna get rid of all of this. I am not a shave bay guy. I don't really like to shave bays. I like the look, but what I really like is actually keeping all of the holes, and I know a lot of people don't like that, but I just really like the tucked engine look. I like keeping all the holes and stuff. I actually like that look, and then I just want it to be really tucked and nice and neat. So that's kind of the style I like to do. So I'm not gonna be welding any of these holes. So the good thing is I don't have to prep this engine bay too much. Just gonna have to sand it down, re-seam it, fix all the rust, and then go ahead and paint it. So I'm really glad I don't like shave bays, because if I did, this engine bay will probably take a few months just to do. But yeah, I'm just gonna stick with just keeping it like this and having a nice tucked engine bay. That's what I want to do. And then I'm not gonna do this yet, but I'm gonna have to remove all of the lines in the rear. So all of the fuel lines and the brake lines and the clutch lines, those are stuff that I'm gonna sell, but I'm gonna sell it afterwards because I don't know if I want to reuse them or not. I really want to just go braided lines throughout everything, and just do like the chase base kit for the clutch, brake, and everything else, even the fuel line. So that's gonna be kind of expensive, but it'll save me a lot of time, as well as just having to put everything back together. It'll be a lot nicer, and I could tuck everything real nice. And then I want to go ahead and just get the Flows brake booster as well, because it's gonna save me a lot of space for when I go boost. But yeah, everything's gonna be there. But like I said, I probably won't sell it until afterwards, or if I know for sure that I'm gonna get the chase kit, then I'll probably post it for sale. So I'll let you guys know when everything's posted. But yeah, thanks for actually showing some interest. I know some people already asked like what I got for sale and stuff, but I don't know yet because I don't know what I'm gonna use for this project. But I'm really excited to finally get everything to bare bones. I took away all the plastics that I don't need. None of this junk right here is gonna be used anymore, because most of it's gonna be tucked away anyways. And what I might do is actually feed the wiring harness through somewhere here, and I actually might make a little hole here to actually feed all the wires through that way instead of going around like this. But I'm not really sure yet, because I have to bash this firewall anyways, so if I cut a hole, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I have to bash the tunnel for sure for the transmission. That might not be too big of a deal either, because those are stuff you don't see, mostly the back, so it doesn't really bother me, because it's going to be a full different engine swap anyways. But really excited. Look how clean this is, and overall this car is pretty straight. Like I keep saying, I'm gonna have to fix this because this really bothers me. I don't know what happened here. Maybe they dropped the engine when they did a swap on it, but it's pretty clean. I'm gonna have to reinforce this though, because this is really flimsy, and I think when I run a big intercooler, I won't be able to run the bracing that goes here, so I'm gonna have to leave it like this. So I'm gonna have to figure something out, maybe fabricate a plate behind here just so it's stiff like that, and I think once it holds it down, it should be good to go. But super excited, guys. I can't wait to get this thing started. But just gonna go ahead and clean everything, and then I don't know how long this video is gonna be, so let me go ahead and we could do this door, and I'll show you guys how to dismantle this door, and I think that'll be a pretty good learning experience for people that don't really know how to do it yet. So I'm sure most of you guys already do know, but it's good to be reminded sometimes. So what you want to start with is just removing the side mirror. So we're gonna go ahead and just remove that, and hopefully I don't break any clips, which these always break. I think AE86 3D is gonna have to 3D print these, so I think this will be something that I think everybody will be interested in 3D printing. So if you're watching this, Eric, this is what I think you should start 3D printing too. It'd be pretty cool to have. But let's go ahead and remove these. So I don't know if I should stick to GTS ones or go a little more aggressive and do the Civic spoon ones. I really do like that look, and they look really great. They kind of look like the old East Bear style. So I don't know, if I do, then I'll probably end up selling these just to kind of make some money back to put into this build. So like I said, this build's gonna be kind of expensive, so I've been thinking about just stuff to let go just so that I could fund this project a little better. But yeah, we'll see what I sell though. I do need some money because this project is pretty expensive. But, and now that I'm removing all of the bolts, I kind of want to get them all. Cleaned and get them, what do you call it, ionized or zinc coated. So that's what I'll probably do too, because I might as well, right? One build, one crazy build. Alright. Once you get the mirror removed. Alright, so once you get the side mirror off and that's gone, you're gonna want to go ahead and lower the window. And wow, this one's actually pretty clean. The other side was really bad. So I might just get new ones or get them zinc coated too. But you want to lower it to where you can see it, and this hole is here for the bolt here, access to this bolt, so that's why they made that. And then you're gonna just want to remove these bolts to release your mirror, to release your window. So let's go ahead and take these off. And that's it. That's real simple. Your window is held by those two bolts only. And then now you're gonna want to remove the whole mechanism. But before we do that, skip some steps. Let's go ahead and remove all of this trim. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to get rid of all this trim around the window, just so it'll be easier. Okay, before I put the camera down, first step is to remove this piece right here. And this piece is glued on, so once you remove this, everything else will just kind of follow. So this is kind of the main piece, and when you reinstall it, you're going to want to use a little bit of glue so that it actually holds everything else in place, or else this thing just kind of flops away. But let me go ahead and remove that, and then we'll do the rest of the trim. And be careful because this thing is like tin can thin, so it bends real easy, but keep that close. And now that you got that out of the way, go ahead and just pull this trim here and pull the inner trim away, and then pull up, pull this side as well, pull up, and you got your window trim out. So keep track of that. I don't know if they even sell that anymore because that's going to be gone. And then this stuff is pretty much just glued as well, but they just stick to it, so just pull down. I think I should use a heat gun for this stuff, but it should be okay. And this is all glue too, so you're gonna want to remember to glue it back, or else it just falls down, and then you lose like this part that you're never gonna find again. So hold on to those. This just follows. I don't think that's glued. And then the main thing you want to remove is this piece right here, because this is what's going to hold your mirror kind of, or your window, like where it's supposed to be, and you won't be able to release it without removing this. So and then these are held by clips, but there is one little bolt right here, so don't forget to remove that bolt. Or it's not a bolt, but it's actually a screw. So don't break your trim trying to take it off. Remember, there is a screw right here, and that's where you're gonna want to take off first. Let's do that. Should all follow. There we go, and just like that. And then this corner piece, there's actually a bolt that holds it too, so you're gonna want to remove that. And it's just a bolt right here. You'll see it. I don't have to show you. You guys will be able to see it. There we go. Oh, it has a tab right here. I didn't notice that, so you're gonna have to remove that too. Be careful. I was wondering why, but okay. So once you get all of this trim off, you're gonna want to remove this before you're able to remove the window. So this is just held on by these two bolts right here, and then let me see. There's a hidden bolt right here. Alright, now you got this whole assembly. Hold on to this too. You don't want to break this or lose this. So put it on the ground. And then now you're ready to remove your window. So let me take you guys around again. And then your window should just come right up. Just like that. And there you go. Now you got your window out. And if you need to replace your window, that's pretty much all the steps you need to do. You don't need to remove the crank or anything like that. So I just want to show you guys how to remove your window, because if it breaks or anything, you're going to need to replace it. And removing all of this just makes the install a lot easier as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish everything off. I'm going to probably clean everything today too. And then just remove the rest of the stuff. So removing the crank is pretty easy. Once you do that, you just release all of these bolts right here. You pretty much just take out all the bolts. You pretty much just take out all of the bolts here. It'll drop down. You're gonna have to fold it kind of weird, and it'll come out of this hole. So you're not gonna be able to move it up this. You're gonna have to actually squeeze it out of this hole, and that should be it for the door. So everything else is pretty simple. This stuff just comes right off too, but I don't want to remove that yet because I still want to keep the door functioning for now, because I don't want it to be flopping everywhere. But yeah, that might be as far as I get tonight, guys. I'm just glad that I'm getting some progress done every day, and I'm feeling a little better. And let me know if you guys feel like that too during time changes. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. But yeah, so hope you guys liked this episode. Hope it was a little educational for certain things. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Thank you so much for hitting 600 subscribers again. I really am thankful for all you guys subscribing and watching. And stay tuned for more content, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Peace.